guys, welcome back to my channel. I know y'all are probably so surprised to see me again because your girl be playing when it comes to consistency. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I mean, let's just be happy that I'm here right now. And I wanted to make this video because this is the type of video that I've always wanted to see, but there's I don't see too many YouTubers that actually do it and be for real. So, as you can tell by the title, the video is gonna be how much does a nurse actually make? Now, what I could do is go on Google and Google some average salaries that you could pretty much look up for yourself. And to me, when people do that, I'm like, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Just don't make a video if you're just gonna Google some information and just put it out there. Just tell me to Google it myself. Don't make the video. So, I'm gonna give you some real numbers, not just estimates and say, well, this nurse in this state could make this much, and it depends because if you're here, you can make that much. So, really, I just told you nothing. I'm not about to do that. I'm about to give y'all some real numbers based off of me. Now, there gotta be some give and take. So what I can tell you is where exactly I work, even though it's not too many of you guys following me anyway. But still, I just think that for safety reasons, you can't just be out here telling people yeah, I work here at this location and I work this shift, and stop by and say, hey, no. So, all right, without further rambling, because y'all know how I am, I can ramble. Let me get into the video. Okay? So I have my little notepad here because I wanted to make sure that I, got it down exactly for what it is. But first, let me tell you, before I give you my actual paycheck numbers, I'm just going to tell you, I live in the state of Florida. So this is based off of Florida. If you live somewhere else, I'm sorry, it's not going to be the same. And even if you do live in Florida, it still might not be the same because what I'm about to tell you, you're going to understand. So as y'all know, I just graduated this year, meaning this is the first year that I went to look for a job, obviously. And I applied for several different places. 3 of them, I was able to get an hourly rate, okay? So let's start with that. I'm going to tell y'all about the one that I ended up choosing, obviously, because that's where I work. But I'm going to first tell y'all the first 2. Now, one of them is at a hospital literally within a 5-mile radius of mine. And they were starting their nurses off at $26 an hour. Now, the reason I don't have this number is 26 something. The reason I don't have the number exactly for them is because I didn't choose them, and the reason I didn't choose them is honestly because they offered after I already accepted the position, so it was and then also because they wanted me to start in September, and then the job that I'm currently at would allow me to start in August, and there was some things going on at home, and I just needed to get out of there, so that was that. So that place, $26 an hour, give or take a quarter or two. And when I say give or take, I really just mean take. It wasn't over 26. So, yeah. The other place was in North Florida. It was a hospital in Jacksonville, and they were starting their nurses off at $27 an hour. Girl. And the same thing as before, once I found out about it, it was I already accepted a position somewhere, so whatever. But I still got that in the back of my mind. So my hospital, they started me off at $23.70 an hour. $23.70. $23.70. So I'm gonna tell y'all what that looked like. My very first paycheck, I worked 63.83 hours, no overtime, obviously, no differentials. This was just basic pay, and my gross income was $1,512.77. That was my gross. My net, after, taxes put their little hands in it. It was $1,280.97. And for me at the time, I was really excited about that because y'all, I ain't never made that much in my life. I worked at my school and I was a desk assistant making $10 an hour. And that was like, oh, and then I also was a CNA at a hospital right across from my school making 13.50 an hour. But I was per diem, so I was, only working like 1 day a week, sometimes 2 days a week. Yeah. And boy, that job made me miserable. That 13.50 was not worth it, y'all. It was not worth it. So that was my first paycheck. My last paycheck that I got about 2 weeks ago, because I'm getting paid this Friday, which I should have did this video then because I did like a half a shift, an extra half a shift, so I got a little bit of overtime in that. But we'll do like an overtime pay another time. My last paycheck about 2 weeks ago, it was gross $2,101.64. Net, it was $1,635.53. And I worked a total of 82 hours, 82.36 hours. That is how much I made. So, this video is not going to be really long. I don't want to draw it out. I just want to say that when I came into nursing, they told me that, oh, the average salary for a nurse is $6,000. I lied. Oh, Lord. The average salary for a nurse is around the $60,000 range, okay? Now, I don't have a calculator. I'm about to try to scribble this out on hand. I can't. Y'all do the calculations. That number may be true in the sense, but at the same time, it's really not true because it's like you're basing that off of nurses. Because I don't even know if they're including LPNs in that. To be honest, I don't know. It might just be RNs, but still, you're factoring in nurses who live in states where they're making like $40 an hour out the gate, and then you're factoring in like ARNPs and stuff like that because even though they're registered nurses, they're advanced practice, so like that's not a straight out the gate salary. You're not graduating from nursing school making no 60. Okay, mine's is around 30 something thousand a year, which I am very, very grateful for. Like I said, this is the most amount of money I have ever made. But at the same time, I just want you to know, if you're going into nursing for the money, you're going to be miserable because you ain't making that type of money. You know what I mean? Like, you're not making that type of money unless you are, like, way further along in your career. Now, do I expect to get a raise? Yeah. Like, we just got an email from our job, like, saying that, because they compared what we make to, like, the average. I think it's within our company, but it might just be the average within hospitals around us, and that we were way below, so they raised it for a couple people. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, y'all, I just want to come on here, and this really looked like real deal, like I'm out here exposing. But when I tell y'all, I ain't got no boobs at all. This is almost straight chest, and it's nowhere near exposing me. Like, trust me, it's not. So if it's making you uncomfortable, because it's making me a little bit uncomfortable, just know, y'all, I ain't got nothing to be exposing. Anyway, so that was it for this video, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and, like, give y'all some real true numbers. If you work somewhere else and you want to, like, drop down in the comments how much you make as a nurse, cool, do that. If you don't, then don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm about to go out and do something fun because I didn't get this cute just to film. I did. I'm about to go take this off. No, I'm just playing, but I am about to go out. Y'all have a great day. I tried to make this video really, really quick. I hope you enjoyed it. For those of you who comment, okay. Sorry, that was my job. They just emailed me something. For those of you who comment on my videos, I see them, right? The reason I don't like them is because I see them and then, okay, so I have two different YouTubes or two different like YouTube accounts. One of them I actually upload videos on, and the other one is just for my own viewing. So when I upload a video, I upload it and then I immediately get off because I want to go back to my own so that way I can watch other people's videos. And then I see you guys comment, and then I'm about to like start liking them, but then I'm like, well, Shari, this isn't the channel, like this isn't your uploading channel, so it's gonna look weird, this random person just liking their stuff. So that's why. But I'm really trying to do better about it. I think I'll just stay logged into my uploading channel on my computer so that way I can like. But I just want to say thank you guys. I appreciate you. I do read your comments, and I'm still shocked that it's like 96 of y'all now that actually follow me. Little me. Thanks. And like I said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And like y'all know, I don't have no YouTube lighting, so the reason it's going in and out is because that's the sun and that's what it does. Yeah. All right, guys. Bye, and be great.